what's going on? What's going on, Foodie Gang? What's going on? You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. I'm going to show you a $10 dinner that will not break the bank. Hit the like button on your way in and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I know you hear that sizzling. I got the beef on in the pan right back here. Yes, Foodie Gang, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. We are doing a $10 dinner that will not break the bank. We are going to be making Hamburger Stroganoff. I have my beef in the pan, ground beef. So what you're going to want to do is put a little bit of oil in your pan just so that the ground beef will not stick. Throw your beef in there and get to cooking. And then when your beef is in here in the pan, you're going to want to give it a stir. You're going to want to kind of break it up. And hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel on your way in. You can support the channel by sending a super chat with your thoughts or hitting the Cash App at # Chef Big Bank. We are doing another budget meal. My budget meals have been doing very, very well. So well, in fact, that I created a playlist on 907 Goodies just for budget meals, just for you guys, Foodie Gang. How are you doing, Vega? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you. We are doing a $10 meal, $10 dinner that won't break the bank. We are going to be doing Hamburger Stroganoff. I have my ground beef in the pan, and it is just frying up. I know you guys can hear that. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? How are you doing? And Foodie Gang, I went live at the park. At the lake, and I had sushi. So watch my earlier live stream from today, and you will see the beautiful scenery of Alaska. And hit the like button on your way in. Angela, I am doing another budget meal. I have created a playlist on 907 Goodies just for budget meals. And there's 4 videos in there. There'll be 5 after this one. And we're going to continue to keep building our budget meals and all of that good stuff. Vega said, what time is it in Alaska? It's 5:09 in Naples, Florida. Well, it is 1 p.m. So when I was eating the sushi, it was really early in the morning for me. But I wanted to do that live stream because we are almost going to be in the winter. And in the winter, I can tell you one thing, I am not going to be sitting outside. It's going to be cold. So, as soon as I saw sun, I got my things ready to go. I went to the store, got sushi, and took it to the lake. And it was so beautiful. So worth everything that I went through. Yes, yes. Well, let me move a little bit closer. Clifton said, you better hook it up because I'm trying to get some tips, so do your thing. Well, if you would like cooking tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And when you do subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Every Wednesday, I'm dropping new content at 9 a.m. And I'm going live randomly. And I will be having memberships that will be coming out pretty soon. Very inexpensive. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook food group with over 1,000 different foodies from all over the world. So join the group on Facebook if you want more cooking tips, more recipes, and if you want to meet other people that enjoy food as much as we do, join the group. So yes, there we go. We got our hamburger helper, the stroganoff. The other day I made the cheeseburger macaroni. The cheeseburger macaroni. Today I'm making the stroganoff. And I'll say this. Hey Kelly, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'll say this. We have all had hamburger helpers. We all have that type of budget where sometimes we have to save a little bit of money. And so that's why I created the budget meal playlist. And I'm going to continue to do these live streams because I see that you guys really, really enjoy them. And I want to make content that we all enjoy. Yes, Kelly, thank you so much. And I'm doing really good today. I also have the Foodie Gang Investigative Team t-shirt on right now. My link is in the description to check out my merch and get your merch. Ooh, Clifton said ketchup make hamburger helper so much better. I've never tried. You know what? I've never tried ketchup in my hamburger helper. And Alex said, I love hamburger helper. Okay, so if you guys love hamburger helper, let me know in the comment section or in the chat, what is your favorite type of hamburger helper? I would say stroganoff is one of my favorite kinds. But, okay, so this is a budget meal. I also make a beef stroganoff with like actual beef. And that one, I make it completely from scratch. I will have to show you guys that recipe as well when we are in season 3. Season 3 is going to be like our winter season. So, I got my hamburger helper. I got the stroganoff. Ooh, super. So, Dave said beef noodle. And then he said I cooked that and other kinds on hamburger helper for work. I will freeze in a container and then vacuum seal it and reheat it at work. Wow, that is very, very smart. I also have a little bit of milk to go into my hamburger helper. And I have my water as well. So, like I said, $10 dinner that will not break the bank. I like to add extra seasoning to my hamburger helper. So, I have Mrs. Dash here. And I have some oregano. Just because I like to add extra seasonings to everything. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. It is okay. And then Clifton said, I like the cheeseburger one. That one was good, and I made that one the other day. And Kelly said, I love the cheeseburger one. Yes, hamburger helper is that food that you ate when you were a kid and you still eat it as an adult. And you know what? When you got to start buying groceries and you got to start, you know, cooking for yourself, you want easy, inexpensive meals. Green said, hey there, you look and sound beautiful as always. Thank you so much. Y'all are so nice, Foodie Gang. Y'all so nice. Okay, so I went to the lake earlier and I had sushi. Check out that live stream. So my beef is looking really good. What you want to do also when you're cooking your ground beef, you want to be breaking it up. And so, as you see here in chat, I'm breaking up the beef. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so when I go to the butcher, my meat does not have a lot of fat in it, so I don't have to drain it, right? But I got this ground beef from the store. And a lot of times, I've noticed that when I get beef from the butcher, it doesn't have a lot of fat. But when I get it from the store, it has a lot of fat. So I do have my strainer in the sink. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to use this to strain my beef. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down in the sink and then pour my beef on top of it so that I can get all the oil off. At the same time, what I like to do is I like to run water so that my sink does not get clogged. Okay. Oh, we got a fun fact here. Before 1999, the Hamburger Helper mascot had 5 fingers. He only has 4 now. I never noticed that. See, that's why I like y'all, Foodie Gang, because we are tapped in. Y'all about food and I'm all about food. But you know what? Doesn't this mascot look like the Arby's guy? And how is that not... Okay, I gotta drain this beef. It just popped on me. How is that okay? Because isn't that Arby's logo? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the water on. Just so that there's water running in the sink while I'm draining my beef. And please hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then Nicole said it actually does. Yeah, isn't this the same logo as Arby's? Maybe that's why you have to maybe that's why they changed it. And then Clifton, that's what I just said. I said I run water so the sink doesn't clog up. Yes, it is. You do not want to pour a bunch of oil down your sink, because what can happen is that your sink could become clogged. So anytime you're draining off beef or anything of that nature, you want to be running water in the sink. Okay, so I drained my beef. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open my box of Hamburger Helper Stroganoff. I'm going to open my box. I'm going to get the seasoning packet out. Oh, okay, Clifton, I get what you're saying. Okay, hot water. Don't just run water, run hot water. You know what, Clifton? It's funny because I've been cooking for so long that, like, I think everyone knows what I know. But that's not the case. And that's why I created this YouTube channel, is to be able to help people with the basics. Because not everybody cooks. Some people can't even boil water. Okay, I got my sauce packet out of my Hamburger Helper, and it's starting to pop and all that because I'm talking too much. So I'm going to pour some water in there. But yeah, you know, I literally knew someone who burned a cup of noodles in the microwave because they didn't add water to it. So, you know, we got to keep that in mind, Foodie Gang. Everybody don't know what we know. So when we think it's... We got to go over everything. Hot water in the sink. Okay, and when you're cooking live, things happen all the time. You got to improvise. Kelly said, have you ever had Korean cold medals? What is that? No, I have not. I have not. And that's another cool thing that I love about my Facebook food group, is that because there are so many different foods from all around the world, I learn about so many different types of food and cuisine, because there are members in the group from like the Philippines, India, and parts of Africa. And so when they cook, they use different vegetables, they use different meats. And so I have learned so much. I think I've had this group for a little bit, yes, maybe a year, a little bit less than a year, and I've already learned so much just from watching other people cook and, you know, what they got going on. Okay, so I got my milk in there, I have my water, and I have placed my seasoning packet in here. So what is going to happen next, Foodie Gang, is I'm going to bring this to a boil. And then I'm going to place my noodles in here. We are making Hamburger Helper, the Stroganoff edition. So everybody, it seems like the cheeseburger macaroni is a lot of people, everyone's favorite. But I like this one, but I also make beef stroganoff completely from scratch, and it is amazing. It was definitely going to be more than $10, especially with the price of beef. And in that recipe, I don't use ground beef. I use like stew beef. So it's definitely going to be a different price point. But every time I go visit my homegirl in Oregon, she be like, okay, so I have a whole bunch of nicknames, but they call me TT. So she be like, TT, can you make that beef stroganoff for me? And she will literally take me to Winco. And then she will take me to Winco and have me pick out all the ingredients for the beef stroganoff and make it. Like, it is that good. You know, so it's really, really good. And Clifton said, what's the best tasting butter? I say Kerrygold. Add some quality butter. He said, I don't know what BB stands for. And that's another thing, y'all. There's so many acronyms these days. It's just, I'm like, I have to like look on Urban Dictionary. Okay, so I didn't know what NGL stood for. So I had to go look it up on Urban Dictionary. And it stands for not gonna lie. But I feel like the best tasting butter, I might be a little bit biased because I lived in Oregon before, but Tillamook anything. So when I lived in Oregon, they have the Tillamook factory there. And so it's like a little, what is it called? Yeah, I think it's called factory. And you can take a tour of the Tillamook cheese factory and you can actually see where they make the cheese. You know what, Foodie Gang? I have been wanting to go back to Oregon to do a food tour. I would definitely go back to the Tillamook cheese factory and bring y'all with me. And then Kelly said, have you ever had that viral cucumber train with the smoked salmon? No, I haven't. And Angela said the helpers are cheaper meals, but they taste so good. Yes, and sometimes, like I said, sometimes, Angela, we have time where we can chef it all up. But sometimes we need a $10 dinner that will not break the bank. And that's what this is. Clifton, you're funny. Clifton said, I don't know what IDK means. But you know what? All these acronyms, it's a lot, y'all. Okay. So my milk, water, and concoction is up to a boil. So I'm gonna dump my pasta in there. Give this a quick stir, and the box says, and that's another thing, Foodie Gang. Read the back of the box. I don't know if it's just my people or what, but we will not read the instructions on nothing and have to figure everything out. Okay, so I just put my pasta in there, and it says to cook it for 7 minutes. Let me tell you guys this. You are not too good to use a timer. I have been cooking for years and years and years, and even I use timers. You know why? When you use timers, you get efficient, consistent food that does not become overcooked or burnt. So even I use timers just so that my food will be consistent every time. And when I worked in the kitchen, we would have timers like on the steamers. There's timers that are built in. And then Kelly said, have you ever had black bean noodles? No, I have not. And I've never even seen those, to be honest. But that's why I love this channel and I love the Facebook group because I learned so much. And Patricia said, I went to the cheese factory. Isn't the cheese factory amazing? When I went there, my daughter was probably like 2. So we're going to have to go back. And then we got Mr. Troy in the building. Pump your brakes for Mr. Troy. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Really great content creator. He said 907 West Good. We are, hold on y'all, I have to put a lid on this. You ever have that moment in life where you just like can't talk and it's like the words are like stuck? But I got all y'all in here looking at me. Okay, Mr. Troy. $10 dinner that will not break the bank. We are making hamburger stroganoff today. Something simple. And then Clifton said, I said, do sugar go in grits or spaghetti? Sugar does not go in grits. That's my opinion. But a lot of people like grits with sugar. That's fine. I do put a little bit in my tomato. I'm sorry, in my spaghetti. Just because of the acidity from the tomatoes, the sugar will help with that. Now, you don't need to put a ton of sugar. And I have started making my spaghetti sauce completely from scratch. No jar spaghetti sauce. If you buy spaghetti sauce on the shelf, there is sugar already in the actual sauce. So if you're adding more sugar to it, it can be a lot. So I shared the recipe with you guys. Make your tomato sauce from scratch. Very, very easy. I made Alfredo sauce from scratch. But y'all, the video is stuck in editing. So I'll share it with y'all one day. It's a whole lot going on with that video. Patricia White said, yes, girl. Yes. If you guys happen to be in Oregon, you have to go there to the Tillamook Cheese Factory. It is amazing. And you know what? I really love cheese. And anybody that knows me knows I love cheese. Angela says, some people enjoy sugar in their grits. Yes, they do. I make a lot of content for Facebook. And a lot of my content is literally like me asking questions. And then so one of my questions was, do you put sugar or salt in your grits? And let me tell you, this piece of content went viral. Because everybody had a really strong answer. I didn't even know people put sugar in their grits, but apparently some people do. And I even saw when they put raisins, honey, and then some people were like, absolutely not. One thing I will say is that grits question really got people very, very passionate. You either like sugar in your grits or you absolutely hate it. Mr. Troy said, no sugar, but cheese grits. Yes. You put a little bit of that cheddar cheese in the grits. So good. I love cheese grits. And even if I don't put cheese inside of my grits while I'm cooking, I will put cheese like on top. You know. But yeah, I like grits. And Kelly said, is there any foods that you want to try? That is a great question. Yes, there are definitely a lot of foods that I want to try. Let me think of one. You know what's crazy? I've eaten so many different types of food. I want to get more into like African foods. I haven't done a ton of those. Ethiopian food too. I don't know if I have a specific dish off the top of my head. I have to think about that and get back to you. What foods do you guys want to try, Foodie Gang? And make sure y'all hit the like button. Send a super chat. Super thanks. After this video is over, during, I believe it's a super chat. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Clifton said, experts say ketchup don't go on hot dogs, but it go on mine. I don't know what experts those were. So yes, y'all, $10 dinner. One thing about having dreads is it's like, your head just be itching. But I just think if you have hair, your hair itches. Okay, $10 dinner that will not break the bank. Because you guys really enjoy these budget meals, I have created a whole playlist on my YouTube channel. And we're going to continue to grow this playlist. And if anybody has any ideas of budget meals or of meals that you want to see me cook, feel free to just comment down below Or while I'm live, let me know in the live stream. Ooh, Clifton, that's a hard question because my list of seasonings for, say, like fried chicken and something else that was fried would be different. So it's like my seasonings are different for everything. And we got Unhinged Main Event coming through the building. What's going on? He said, hey, just dropping by before I go get my princess. And that's what I'm cooking tonight. Unhinged, you making hamburger helper beef stroganoff? There we go. Got my timer. And see, Harry says, what's up? Ooh, Clifton said, make some homemade chicken salad. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Lon. Let me ask you this. Do you guys put grapes or apples in your chicken salad? And Trix said, hi, how are you? I am doing good, Trix. I went out to the lake earlier and I had sushi. And now I'm just making another budget meal. $10 dinner that will not break the bank. Okay, so as you guys heard, my timer went off. That was 7 minutes according to the box. My pasta does not look done, so I'm going to continue to let this cook. And I'm going to put the lid back on. And I'm going to put my timer back on for probably like 4 to 5 minutes. And continue to let that cook. How are you doing, Trix? How are you doing, Foodie Gang? What are y'all eating for dinner? So yes, I went live earlier and I had sushi at the lake. And let me tell you, the views were beautiful. I woke up today and I was like, today's going to be a sunny day. So I had to get my stuff. And I went to the store and then I went to the lake. And so where I sit at at the lake, I have to walk down. So y'all, I got my backpack. When we go on field trips, Foodie Gang, it's for real. I got my backpack, I got my stuff, and then I got to take it's like a 5-minute walk to the bench. I'll be serious though, Foodie Gang, I'll be serious. But yes, so I went to the lake, and one thing I would say about Alaska is that it is very beautiful. And so when I be at the lake and I sit down and I have a meal, it'd be so peaceful. It'd be so peaceful, and the rest of the day I'd be happy. And long time no see, how are you? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. We're making a $10 dinner that will not break the bank. And so it's looking pretty good. And I got my bowl right back here. Let me just grab that. Hit the like button. Send a super chat with your thoughts. And I'm going to be having memberships coming out really, really soon. And I have some really cool emojis for those of you who do become members. All my graphics, even this shirt. So it says Foodie Gang Investigative Team. And it has a burger and a magnifying glass. All my graphics I make myself. So the emojis that I have for my members are completely made by me. And there's some really nice emojis, I'll say. But the reason why I started the Foodie Gang Investigative Team is because there's a lot of things going on with our food that we really need to investigate. We really need to look at. We need to be aware of what's going on. So, shop the store. Ooh, okay. Kelly said, what hamburger helper is your favorite? This one. This one's my favorite. Clifton said, I like and subscribe. I want to see you cook and eat sometimes. Well, you know what? Clifton, check out my live stream from earlier today. Sushi at the lake. And I'm in Alaska right now, and it's summertime. So what I like to do, or what I've been doing lately, is I will go to the lake or the lagoon or the park, and I will sit down and just have a meal, and I will answer any questions that you guys have that are reasonable. Okay, and then I was telling y'all I like to put a little bit of seasoning in my stroganoff. So I'm going to put some, Mrs. Dash in there. Thank you so much, Mr. Troy, for coming through. He said, stop by to show some love. I'm on my way to work. Well, you have a good day, Mr. Troy. Stay positive. Don't let him tear you down. Okay? Yes, so I think that the stroganoff honestly is my favorite hamburger helper. So I put the Mrs. Dash in there. I'm going to put a little bit of oregano in here as well. And if you can add whatever seasonings you would like. Okay, so you know when you buy seasonings and then it has that top on there like this? Let me show you. It has a top on here like this, and you can like pour out of it. Okay, so some of my seasonings, I took that part off because I'm always measuring with teaspoons. So when I opened the oregano, I was like, ooh, I need to be careful because a lot of it's going to pour out because I popped that top off. Okay, I got my stroganoff here. There we go, and I'm just going to plate it up for you guys. And then Howie said, I love cheeseburger helper. The other day, I made cheeseburger helper another $10 meal that you can make at home. And as you guys can see, this didn't take me long to make. That's another important fact, too, is that we don't have a lot of time to prepare dinner. We just don't have a lot of time. Like, let's just be real here. So we need quick meals sometimes to make. And Angela said, I'm having a skillet meal with fried sliced vegan hot dogs, potato, corn, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and sliced onions. That sounds good, Angela, and I'm going to have to try those vegan hot dogs because you always talk about them. So I know they must be tasty. I'm going to have to give those a try. And, you know, I like making different foods for different diets because it's like a fun challenge for me. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put a little bit of parsley on the top. There we go, foodie gang. $10 dinner that will not break the bank. And it's a little bit hot, so I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit. Then I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try it. We're going to see what it's hitting for. We're going to see what it's hitting for. Thank you guys so much on hitting the like button. My likes are looking good. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can send a super chat or hit the Cash App to support the channel and keep the stove on. I want to try some, but it's looking really, really hot. And I do not want to burn myself, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Yes, there you have it. $10 dinner that will not break the bank. I really enjoy these budget meals, and I am going to be making some more of these. I want to do a pasta salad, but I need to price that out and make sure it's within the budget. Price that out and make sure it is within the budget. So there we have it, foodie gang. It's looking good. All right, there we have it. Stroganoff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing recipes. Today we are making a budget meal, but I do cook regular food too, where we don't even have, well, the budget is a little bit higher. Little bit higher, but y'all say y'all want to see more budget meals, so here I am. Yeah. What I like to do is, if I have Parmesan cheese, or grated Parmesan cheese, I will put a little bit on the top. And it's so delicious as well. There we have it, foodie gang. There we have it. So good and so flavorful. And I put a little bit of extra seasonings in here. I put Mrs. Dash and oregano. And I put a little bit of parsley on top just to make it look super pretty. This is so good. If you guys have not tried this type of hamburger helper, I would recommend you try it. The other day I made cheeseburger macaroni hamburger helper. Check out that video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing recipes. And then Dave said, yep, I follow all directions. Well, I'm glad that you do. Some people don't. And they'll be like, how do you cook this? I'm like, well, what's the box say? I don't know. I threw it away. Why? Why? But yeah, some people don't read the instructions and some people do. I say, read the instructions. And Angela said, yes, Foodie Gang, if you can, support the channel with a super chat, super thanks, or cash app. Chef Big Bang, thank you, everyone. Yes, we want to, so important to support the channel so that I can continue to cook and make amazing food. Because y'all, let's be real here, food going up, everything going up. Everything going up. And if you cannot support the show, just hit the like button. Leave a comment. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's also a really, really great way to support. It's just liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below. I support a lot of other content creators, and I'm not able to like donate to everyone, but what I always try to do is I will always leave a comment, whether I'm watching on the replay or watching live, because that matters so much as well, and it can help other people grow their channels if they see all these people commenting on their videos. So leave a comment down below, shop the store, get your merch, Foodie Gang Investigative Team. And earlier, I was wearing the certified Foodie Gang hoodie, and I also showed you guys the mug. Like I said, I will be having memberships coming out very, very soon. I have some really cool emojis that I think that you guys are going to like, and all my graphics I designed myself. So, yes, Foodie Gang. I don't know if I'm going to be going live again today, but we will see. Stay tuned. Once you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. The bell should be like completely black. And what that means is that you get all of the notifications so that you never miss a live stream, you never miss a meal or a cooking lesson. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm on TikTok. And Scrimbly, where have you been? Where have you been? Coming through. He said, hello, foodie gang. Scrimbly, so I just made for you guys a $10 dinner that will not break the bank. I have also created a budget-friendly playlist on my YouTube channel for budget-friendly meals. And I'm going to continue to make budget-friendly meals, and we're going to continue to grow that playlist. So stay tuned for that. And Angela said, thanks for watching this live today. Yes, Grimly, we was just on our way. I was giving y'all the goodbye speech. And then Scrimley said, working mostly making that bread. Money, not sourdough. Yes, and that's another thing. Because we have to work so much. You know, okay, so there's this other content creator. Her name is Zen Within. And she makes amazing car videos. Like, when she's in her car, she does, like, mukbangs. And she was just talking about how we had to work 1,000 hours a week. But I really like her. Y'all gotta check her out. Zen Within. She makes amazing content. And she is hilarious. Yeah, she is hilarious. Y'all gotta check it out. And then Dave, I am in Alaska and I'm from Alaska. Earlier today I went live and I had sushi at the lake. If you want to see a little bit of what Alaska looks like, check out that live stream and check out my previous live streams where I'm at the lake, at the lagoon, or at the park. So that's another thing I want to do on this channel. Show y'all what Alaska looks like. And when you watch the History Channel and you see them out there fishing and hunting and stuff, that is true. That is true. Some people do all that stuff. But I'm not out there with them. And Scrimley said, if you don't mess with Hamburger Helper beef stroganoff, what are you doing? Yes. $10 dinner that won't break the bank. I also make beef stroganoff completely from scratch, but it's not with ground beef. So that meal will be a whole different price point. But I am going to do that for you guys in season 3. We are wrapping up season 2 right now. So we're in our summer season. Season 3, I will show y'all the beef stroganoff recipe. And it is delicious. And then Shrimley said, I like to make it with corn and mashed potatoes. Yes. Oh, and then also, you don't have to serve a hamburger helper by itself. You can serve it with the side salad, a side of vegetables. Shrimley said he likes to use corn, mashed potatoes. So that's another great thing about hamburger helper is that you can really make other things with it. So it's just a good bargain if you are on a budget. Well, you gotta try it. Let me show it to y'all one more time. And I also made the cheeseburger macaroni hamburger helper the other day. And so y'all, you know what? These budget meals are doing really great. We're going to continue to make budget meals. I made a whole playlist on my page. So if you are on a budget, check out 907 Good Eats budget friendly playlist. Scrimley said it makes a decent poor man's shepherd pie. Do you guys like shepherd's pie? You know what? Used to make me so mad. When I worked in the kitchen, they would always put shepherd's pie on the menu, which wasn't bad. The issue was they would put shepherd's pie and they would put a whole bunch of other stuff, and there was never enough cooks to even work. So then it was like it would all fall down on me and one other cook. We had to do all this stuff. You know what, Flea Gang? That's why I don't even like working in the kitchen. Because they ain't never got enough staff who want you to do all this stuff. I'd rather be on 907 Goodies cooking with talking to y'all. And Angela said the helper meals are very tasty. And Angela is vegan. What she does for her hamburger helper is she uses vegan hot dogs or vegan meat. So even if you are someone who doesn't eat meat, there are other ways that you can make it substituted to your diet. And then let me scroll back up. And then Truly said, I like chicken pot pie, but don't like the crust. The crust is my favorite part. And Angela said, I love shepherd's pie. Ooh, Scrimbley said, try chicken and dumplings, which is another great meal. Chicken and dumplings is so good. So good. My grandma would make it. My dad made it. I'm trying to think, did I ever make it? I think I made it a long time ago. But yes, shepherd's pie, they would put it on the menu. And because we were serving hundreds of people and we were understaffed, it became a lot of work. And man, talking about the kitchen gets me irritated. Because they never had enough staff. It's like, if you want me to make this food for thousands of people, that's fine. Have more cooks or have enough cooks. But y'all, that's why I'm over here at 907 Goodies cooking for the foodie gang. But, and then Scrimley said, I make it with cut up biscuits as dumplings. That's what my dad used to do. I think he would take a can of biscuits and like cut them up or something like that. But my dad was a great cook, rest his soul. He was an amazing cook, and so was my mom. They have really taught me a lot about cooking. My whole family cooks. Everybody cooks. That's why I didn't think I was doing anything that was super special, because everybody in my family cooks. But what I have learned, Foodie Gang, is that not everyone in the world cooks. So here I am to help y'all out. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn the notification bell on. Thank you so much. And Angela said, we appreciate you, Chef. And Scrimley said, R.I.P. Papa Good Eats. Yes, he would be so happy that I'm doing this YouTube channel. He would always tease me because when I moved back to Alaska from Oregon, so when I went to Oregon, I went there for culinary school. I worked in the kitchen, right? I was underpaid, overworked, and very unhappy. So when I came back to Alaska, I never cooked. And so my dad would always tease me. He was like, what did you go to culinary school for? Because you don't ever cook. But I was just like burnt out from the kitchen. And so now I'm cooking again. I know he would be so happy. Yes, I think the kitchen industry made me like really dislike cooking. And I was like, I need to do something else in my life. But thank you guys so much, Foodie Gang, for tuning in to this episode. $10 dinner that will not break the bank. Earlier today, I went live. I was at the lake. Check it out. And I had sushi. So, thank you guys all so much. And Scrimley said, see you later, Foodie Gang. Keep the oven on. Yes, keep the stove on. Keep the oven on. You can send a super thanks after this video airs. And if you're watching me on the replay, leave a comment down below and let me know what is your favorite hamburger helper. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Stay prayed up, stay positive, and eat good food. I will see you guys in the next one. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Season 2 episode, I think we're episode 103. Episode 103. I was confused that I did 102 like a couple of hours ago. Season 2, episode 103. Can you believe that? So go back and check out my recent episodes so you know exactly what we're cooking. And I will see you guys in the next one. And Liliana, I will see you. You're going to have to watch the replay, boo boo. But that's okay. I am heading out. But thank you so much. $10 budget meal or $10 dinner that will not break the bank. Another one of my budget meals. I have also created a whole playlist on my YouTube channel for just budget friendly meals. And Liliana, it's okay. It's okay. You can always watch them in replay. And I'll see you later. Y'all have a good day.